So well guys, it was a flop. Actually at both ends. I looked at it, was where I glued it up yesterday. When I released the strap, and it sort of looked half okay, and I was sort of like, looks like it's straightening out. So I actually just gave it a wee pull out, and it's went ping, 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 ping. I was like, wonder what the other end's like, see if that's any stronger. And it did exactly the same thing. I didn't hardly even had to put any pressure on outwards, and it just pop, 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 pop. So yeah, that glue didn't work for the first one. So hopefully the one that's still on there will be a lot better. Hopefully. Otherwise we're going to be doing a lot of remaking of bows, trying to work out the best way to do it. What to use or what we're doing wrong. Righty guys, so got another one welded up. I was going so well down here too, and then it all turned messy. I've had to go somewhere over some of it because I was like leaving gaps. I don't know, I must have just lost my rhythm and my because I think for a start off I was leaning on here, and then when I moved back I wasn't leaning on here. I lost the rhythm. These first ones are really nice, all dotted along there really good. So I've only got one more to make, so I've got to cut that one. So yeah, hopefully after lunch I'll pull that bow. That's, I don't know, a bit after 11 in the morning now. So yeah, I've got those made now. So I've only got one more short one to make. And then I was hoping to start cleaning that up, but that's just a bloody great failure. Unfortunately, yeah, because it would have been nice to start piecing some of this together, but if that one there works, we might better start playing with that and getting one of the centre ones together. I might start with, obviously, with this one, because it's one of the main ones that all this stuff attaches to, and then I can start making this bracketry to fit here, because it's basically it's a piece that goes, well, I can't remember if it's in the inside or the outside, but it's basically comes up, picks up that one, and then back around, and then it actually, the tube finishes here, steel tube, so it's actually like it sort of wraps around, but it wraps around the wood piece too a little bit. It picks up on here, but it looks like it's riveted on. I'm not really sure whether to do that or not, or whether we should just weld it on, plug weld it on, maybe 2 or 3 plug welds, and yeah, I'm not sure on that one yet. I actually keep forgetting to bring my laptop back, but there's actually some more photos that the guy sent me, like some extra ones from over time that I actually want to get on there, but I keep forgetting to download them onto it, and bring the laptop back from doing the live video with Heidi and Arco on Saturday. It's only Tuesday today, so it's no biggie, but yeah, so hopefully you pull that off after lunch. As I said, it's about 11 o'clock, so I'll clean that one up, grind it all back, and then I'll cut another one at 300 or whatever it is, and get that one made. So yeah, that's about all I've got to do there, and then I can start. Yeah, I was hoping, yeah, if I had pulled that one off, then we would have had 2 bows to play with, and I could have started, well, I can start making some of that other stuff, but yeah, it would have been nice to, better, because that's going to clean up pretty quick, I would imagine. And that other one cleaned up pretty fast. It's not going to take a lot to sort of clean it up and dress it up, and then obviously start fitting it into the tube, or tubes. Mind you, I've still got to square the tubes off and bits and pieces, lots of little pieces to do. And then we got to make these brackets, pick these up. Actually, I've got to go buy some bolts for here. The nut is 3/4, so I need to measure. Obviously, bolt head needs to be out here, and that will tie into the bracket that I make up. I'm going to have to either modify these or remake them. I might just end up modifying these and drilling the hole through here, and yeah, it comes out that small distance. It's not very far, so I need to work that out. So you need to get that bolt in here so you can at least, when we get these tubes and the bow starting to finalise, we can slip the first one on and go from there. And obviously get these fitted and use these links for a start off, just to determine that things are right, because I only really need to use that and obviously the lock, and then we can make these bits after we've done a couple of test fits and just make sure that we're happy with these links once, because with the difference in diameter of the tubes and stuff, as you guys know, I've told you a few times now. But yeah, just, you know, because obviously some people might jump onto a video then they haven't seen all the rest. So, but yeah, that's sort of where we're at. So actually, I should have a measure up of those. I may have a measure up. I've actually got some photos. Yeah, like that's why I need to download some of these other photos, because he's got some photos of the measurements for here and stuff like that. It's only about that far out. It's actually not far off what this is, you know what I mean, like it's actually in this vicinity. It's pretty close, kind of, you know what I mean, so it's not far out from that, so it doesn't need to be very far out at all. So I probably need a bolt, I'm guessing. What are we looking? So by the time you get the head and the end of the thread, you're only going to be out about here, so that's probably the end of it with the nut on, if you know what I mean. So the arm's going to be sitting back in about here somewhere. It's got a nice, it's got like a little cone shape, turned cone shape piece over top of the, obviously the bolt, well, or it might be part of it. So I need to work that out too, but if we just make it part of it, or we'll make it like a little piece that we can slip over or something. I'll have to have a better look at the photos for that too, but yeah. There's lots of little things to work out. So we'll come back to you when I've probably pulled a bow off, I think, after lunch. Alrighty, catch you later on. Alrighty guys, let's pull this second bow off and see if we have any luck with this one. I've got the next one all dry, fitted to get, you know, like all the bits all ready to go, so I can just bang it together once I get this one off and see if it works. Yeah, if this one doesn't work, we'll have to, I've actually got a good mate that does a lot of woodwork stuff, but unfortunately I've been talking a lot in recent years, apart from when I went duck shooting. I was actually there with him with his cousin. He's a joiner, cabinet maker by trade, so if this doesn't work, I'll go talk to him, I think. He actually seen the video that I posted up on Facebook and Instagram before, and he said, "Oh, you need a hand, buddy." And I said, "Well, maybe some tips." So yeah, if this doesn't work, yeah, we might get a little bit of outside help, just in case there's something that I'm not doing when we're doing this. Like I would think, as long as the wood's nice and clean and ready to go, and we smear a good bead of glue along it. I don't know whether we need to do both sides, maybe, but it says on that glue you should only have to do one side, but I don't know, you know, maybe it might have to do both sides and bang it together. I actually watched a video the other day and they wiped the timber down with a wet rag. Now, I'm not sure about that one either, you know, maybe that's something in that. Don't know. But anyway, we'll pull this off. I'll stop waffling. So let's see if this works. Please. I don't have to do it 10 times to get it right. Oh yeah, that's strong. That's way stronger. Yes. feels way stronger. Unfortunately, the glue hasn't quite, like the dribbler stuff hasn't set on the bottom, but that's probably no biggie. But yeah, that it's way more guts than that. It feels at least twice as stiff, not stiffer than that. You know what I mean? So I think we're all good. I think I'll just set that aside. Let that glue go off, the residue and stuff that's on it. It feels way stronger. That's cool. So we'll make another one, and like this, and then we'll have to make the deeper one, and then another skinnier one with the 1500. But that. Unless something happens, but yeah, that feels way stronger. So that's cool. Yeah, that's, I don't know, like the other ones I could flex there, but like I've really got to pull on that to even get it to move. So I think we're on the right ballpark. So that's cool. That is good. Right. Oh, I might as well set another one up.
John, right on. What am I doing? I do not know. Might grind this back now that we got another one glued up. Glued up. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Turn the charger out on the phone. Right. Grind. Where's my other gloves? There. If you can't tell, I'm a happy camper again. I'm just getting a bit annoyed. Right, let's grind this bitch down. Now I've had a little bit of success. Need to put a little wood in there. Piece of wood. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Do you like it? Right. Have a made. Wait. Test it, make sure it still goes wrong. Okay. out the inside. Right. One to make. In theory, that should be the right lad. Exactly. In theory. Might just squiggle that a little bit. Just a little bit. Shush. Might be better. Yeah, that'll be better. We'll try that anyway. Keep it down. What are you doing, you crazy dinosaurs? Right. 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 That one. Look like that one. Maybe. Stop it, you idiot. Please be rolling out over there. Somebody stole it. Shh. Keep it down. Keep it down. Right. So just in case you're wondering, this tube is about an inch and a half outside diameter, or yeah, 40, 41. Probably a little bit. But yeah. Put some tape on there that I ought to cut that bit off. And then we'll do the same with that bit and squeeze it together. And put some liquid metal glue on it. Why? Because we can. Good old masking tape. Great stuff. Many uses, including plasters. Or band-aids, what you want to call them. Right. Out the grinder again. Cut it off. Timmy. Cut it off. He says. Maybe I should wire all these back together. Make a statue to the power of the Studebaker? No? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't going to say Project Pinky, but I could. Hey, now cut that side off. But if you're wondering why I squeezed it in before I cut it off, because it's a damn sight easy to squeeze it in when there's not a fucking inch missing out of the tube. Inch, 2 inches, sorry. I'm fucking cutting it in half on the small end. Not quite. Getting there. Getting there. Right. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Right. There's some more. There's some more chopped up. All chopped up. Oh, full barred. Fucked up to the arm. Oh, recognition. Good move with that tag on, Cash. Full bar. Funny movie. From way back in the day. When I was a young lad. Drinking. The first time I watched that, I was quite drunk. From memory, I was quite drunk. I think possibly was it still at high school, but I'm not sure on that one. I think it might have been, but only just. I have to look at the date when it come out. Way back in the 80s anyway. Or 80s. Maybe 90s, just. If it was 1990, I would have been about 16, I guess. That's a long time ago. A lot's changed since then. For one, I got fucking grey and bald now. Sorry. Oh, there's a wee fart here coming. I can feel this wee fart coming. I don't know if it's wee, but... Turn the water on, eh? Right. We'll give that a wee zappy zappy and then we'll close the rest of it up nicely. Yeah, that'll do it. Right. Hammer time? Hammer time. Shush! Keep it down over there. You can't hear yourself, do you? It's tight. Lovely. More hammer time. Stop it. It's nice. Great. Next. Next. Great. Tadi berat dah. Oh ya, oh. Loose it goes. Have to close it up and just run the gravy down there. Open it up a little bit. Might have been a bit fine on the cuts, maybe. A bit fine on the cuts. Should be right. Should be right. Tim. Yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah, can do. Right, we'll weld that up then, will we? Should we give it a go? Right, you convinced me. Yeah. Right. Almost there. Not in a little bit. Oh, my sight went perfect. Just that. Pretty. Oh well. Another one past dust. Another one past dust. Another one gone, another one gone, another one past dust. Shush. Stop it, Wayne. Stop it. You're making me sing funny songs. Another one past dust. Another one gone, another one gone, another one past dust. Hey! Now it's Sam McQueen Reynolds. Now it's Sam McQueen Reynolds. Where's Joey? Is my name Joey? No, I cracked that. Sorry. Stop it! You little stick fella. Hey. Come on, you can do it. Come here. No! It's one! I don't want to hold this. Stop it! Okay. Bastard! Why did you tell me it was fun? It did. Right. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Hot, no. Alrighty then.
Right, so I got all those tubes made now to that first point. Obviously there's more stuff to go on with them, but yeah, until we get some bows made and bits and pieces like that and we start fitting them together, I'll rip down some more timber, so I've got enough for for the big bow tomorrow. That's what I need to rip down. I'll rip down enough timber for the front bow because I've got some sticks cut to that. But I don't really need a lot of it, just a few more pieces so I can make up the 9 layers. And I haven't got enough of the wider because I only cut up sort of one big stick and split it into 2 and then obviously trimmed it down. So I need to cut up at least another 1 so I can get a few more strips out of it. Because I need a little bit extra for the overlap. But yeah, so that's where I'm at the moment. So I'll get some more timber cut down. I'll probably set up another dry fit for the big one, and then that's ready to glue together tomorrow. And I'll do the same thing. I'll probably just pull it off sort of last thing tomorrow, and let that let it as long as it can to cure up, at least 24. And then pull that one off. And then get the main the main back one glued together, and then we can glue the front one together. So hopefully tomorrow I'll start, because that other one's glued up, I'll use that for the second bow, one coming off the main back one. So I'll start working that out and getting that piece together, and possibly working out my bracketry, and obviously the end piece. I still need to go pick up some bolts for the main hinge point and work that out. I've got a few bits and pieces to do. I need to measure that now. I'll do that now before I do anything else. I'll measure up those bolts I need, how long I need, and then get them sorted, or at least pick them up, get some on the way back here tomorrow, so I can get some of that dialed in too. At least get those holes through the body and bits and pieces, and work that out. Work out how I'm going to attack that side of it. So yeah, because I probably need to extend those, because unfortunately I asked that one that was for sale in America and Nebraska, that was a right-hand drive import back into the States. It had the brackets in here, and it looked like it was quite a wide thing, but I can add to this if I had to, just weld it in. I could even weld that onto there and add another piece out here. But yeah, that bolt goes through about here somewhere, just in front of that, about there. So that's where the pickup point is, I think. Oh no, sorry, back here. It's right about here. So it just misses that bar. So I need to, yeah, obviously drill that through, work out the size fitting that needs to go through there, and then get that sorted. Well, at least then we can, when we go to put these bits together, I can physically sit it on the car and play around with it. And then also that, when I make the end solid pieces out of that solid bar and flatten it off, I know what size hole I need to put through it. Because that'll be handy, and that also will tell me how much I need to spread that out, and you know, or with it, when I splay that piece of 19mm rod or 3/4 rod out, yeah, that'll tell me how big a hole to put it and how much I need to splay it out to give it enough meat around the hinge point, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and then I can make those and a few other bits and pieces and get them started now. Yeah, and hopefully if I get that one there, the main hoop set up tomorrow, the day after that I can start, hopefully I should have this one semi-sorted, and then I can get that one sorted, and then I can piece these two together and possibly bolt some of these other ones. I might even have that one there sorted out too tomorrow, this part of it. Yeah, and we can start attaching some brackets and bits and pieces and working out what needs to be done there, and obviously work out through these two. I was just thinking, because there is a couple of spots where the bolt actually goes through, or the hinge point actually goes through that pipe. I'm just thinking, I even may want a bit of this, drill a hole through it and weld a bit of that in it, and then use that as like a spacer so that can't collapse in on itself or anything, or tear the hole out, if you know what I mean. So I may do that, you know, a few bits and pieces like that. Anyway, I think I'll call it here for now today. I'll check to see what the time is. Yeah, and I'll start chopping down some stuff, but yeah, well, you've seen that once, so yeah, I'll cut down some more timber, but I think I'll call this video here for today. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Righty, I'll just give that bow a quick clean up, just knock the worst of the unevenness off the edges. Just gave it a quick sand with a DA, just to try and clean it up a little bit and just start rounding the edges off. Looks actually bloody really good. Obviously a little bit more clean up on the inside, but these are going to come out really well. The ends will have to be tapered in, all that sort of stuff. Once we'll work out exactly how much I've got to taper them in and all that sort of thing. Because this one here will be for the slightly longer short tubes. So obviously this will have to be flattened off a bit, and whatever. These will have to be squeezed in a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And then obviously these tubes will be tapered in to fit these. So yeah, it's cool, coming up really nice. think that'll be really, really sweet. Got my other timber cut down. So I should have enough there for the fat one. So I've got all this all sitting here laid out. Get a few extra little pieces and bits and pieces once I sort of sit down and work it out. But I should have it almost complete length, so I'm just not 100% sure whether I've got quite enough length. So look down there, so the blue line is where I need to be, the black line is for the shorter bow. So I need about that length for the blue to the blue line. I'm borderline. It should be alright, but yeah, borderline. So I've got a bit of excess there if I need to juggle around a little bit and make it a little bit, if I think I need to make it a little bit longer. Yeah, it's borderline. It's not too bad, but it's borderline, if you know what I mean, to get it in just one hit. Because yeah, I was trying to find the longest ones I could. Try and get that back bow and as much into one piece as possible. You know what I mean? But the back, I might have to make a couple of the last ones a little bit longer, just to, obviously when they pull around they get shorter, but that's about the length I need to get out to get to here, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's cool. So that's basically ready to go for them tomorrow. I should have enough for the skinny stuff now for the front one. It's not as wide, but so I've got a fair few pieces here, and I've got these here are all the edge bits off the timber. So I've got these for the inside and the outside if needed. But yeah, I should be right, I think. What have I got there? 8. And yeah, I've got a few other bits here, so, and a couple of those pieces here, we should be good. So yeah, I think I should have enough. If I haven't, I can quickly whip down another couple bits if needed once I sort of stack it out and work it out. But yeah, there's enough little pieces here too that we might get me out of the poo if I need it, just for little fill-ins. But so that's cool. So yeah, we're getting there. So yeah, all right, we'll catch you later on.